Hi guys, I wanted to share with you what I'm working on in my studio today. I am painting 14 panels like this. They are actually faux brick composite boards that I purchased at Home Depot. They cut them in half for me while I was there so I can get them in my car easily and transport them home. I am making this mural. It's going to be one big mural and it's going to go into a commercial building business that is already open. So I need to have a quick, they're refreshing the store, so I need to do a quick revamp. So I'm doing the project at home and then I'm transporting it in to do a quick install overnight and then nobody's going to know. It's just going to be boop, magic on the wall. So right now I am actually doing them in 8-foot sections, 2 4-foot panels at a time. So I have to have a plan and I need to make sure everything flows together once they're on the wall. I've painted each board. I took a chip brush, and I mixed up a warm white to go on the background. I used the eggshell finish. The eggshell finish, it's really soft and it's enough to, it's easy to clean, but it's also, it prevents the paint to be so absorbent when you start to paint the murals on the brick. It gives it a barrier, and I used a warm white because the background of the store is actually going to be a warm neutral. It's called Sherwin-Williams Rice Paddy and I really like it, but it's a very warm color. So this one is Sherwin-Williams color mixed at Lowe's, so they used one of their paints, but it was a Sherwin-Williams color and it's called Marshmallow, and it's a very warm pretty white. The rest of the materials I'm using for the murals is a combination of house paint, wall paint, cheap, and then Lukas paints, which I absolutely love, Lukas acrylics. Best bang for your buck when it comes to painting murals on the wall. They last a really long time. Rich colors, they're very very fluid. No, not fluid. They're, what do we just say? They cover a lot of ground and they mix well with these guys. So I'm able to use both of these to achieve the final result that I need. Paint pan, I use this, layer it up all the time. Paint goes over it, they dry, they paint over again. And then an assortment of really nice clean brushes. Crisp lines, new brushes are always best for the mural. So you need a bucket of water to refresh, that's it. I'm actually I put it on a table so it's easier on my back. So I've got it up and then shoulder height when I paint. And what I'm going to do is just start. Okay, I have everything ready. Can't see me. Have everything ready. And now I'm going to just start painting. And I'm going to start with a wet paintbrush, so it's in the water already. And I will be adding water to the paint throughout this whole process to keep it watercolor thin as I'm applying the layers of paint. As you can see, they're grapes. This will be over a wine section. And the first layer that I'm putting on, I'm literally just kind of doing the same thing I would have done with a pencil. So I'm drawing it in with my paintbrush now. I'm getting the base in there. I'm not really worried about the detail. I'm keeping keeping it thin and brushing quickly over the brick so it stays like an aged look. Again, I'm working with this seam. I'm going to blend it so you cannot see those seams when I install. Shirt in the water. I'm keeping a wet brush, and I'm mixing burnt sienna with this purple that I had. So the purple and the blue that I'm using and the green were the latex wall paint, and I'm tweaking it with the Lukas colors to create and get all the different colors that you would see in grapes. I'm keeping the paint thin and quickly brushing over the brick panels. Creating that aged look. Okay, I'm just blocking it in still, but I do want to add some really fun background washes in, so I'm keeping it really wet. And what I'm going to do is go in, throw some blues. I don't want it to go all the way out. Let's get a cloth. Once that's in, I'll get a cloth and kind of age it out a little bit. Let's add some lighter shades. Again, we really want to paint the connecting pieces the same. Some random color. Let's do a little bit of this lime. the leaf up here. Okay, just locking them in. So now I'm going to start really putting some dark shades in. But you know what? I need a red. So I need a red for this grapes. Right shade. And that's my messy palette. I have a really messy palette. Okay, I'm gonna mix in the red and with that purple. And add some blue. And that's gonna give my shadows. So let's drop in some dark one tones. Sometimes a little more blue. And create these grapes. A drier brush this time. Guys, I have to install this tomorrow night. And I have 8 more panels to go. When you're painting murals, make sure, when you're painting grapes actually, make sure your light source is the same on every single grape. The light's going to come from this direction, so I am doing the exact same painting pattern on each grape. Darks underneath, and then I'll come back around with highlights. Let's see. Mix a little bit of that green. Red. I'm actually creating my highlight color using this lime green with my red. Just gonna throw in. go back to that. Kind of want the highlights to be a little more pink, so I'm going to add some cream color to the red, or actually just white. Let's see. This maybe nope, that's too white. Let's blend it in. That's how it's done. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I really appreciate your, if you would like, subscribe and follow. That way you can see the next video, which will be the completion of the project installed. It happens really soon, tomorrow night, 36 hours from now. And I have a lot more to paint. So time to go. Bye now.